Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hanceville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Jeremiah Harville, age 6 of Coleman, will be held today at Hanceville Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend Paul Campbell and Chaplain Lady Fures will officiate with interment in Mount Zion Cemetery. Hanceville Funeral Home is directing. Jeremiah passed away on Thursday. Funeral services for Mary Irene Black, age 82 of Bremen, will be held tomorrow at Cold Springs Baptist Church. Randall Waldrop and Charles Hanna Jr. will officiate. Interment in the church cemetery. She will lie in state 1 hour prior to the service. Hanceville Funeral Home directing. Ms. Black passed away Friday at her residence. The family will receive friends today from 6 until 9 p.m. at the funeral home. Funeral services for Jonathan Andrew Tubby Walls, age 24 of Holly Pond, are incomplete and will be announced later by Holly Pond Funeral Home. Mr. Walls passed away on Friday. Funeral services celebrating the life of Lurius Paris of Cullman will be tomorrow at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel at 1 p.m. Moss Service is directing. Ms. Paris passed away on Friday at her residence. The family will receive friends 6 to 9 p.m. tonight at the funeral home. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hanceville Funeral Home.
Good morning and welcome to Today on 2. How are you this morning?
I am doing well on this beautiful, gorgeous day.
Beautiful, gorgeous day in which Mother Nature forgot to turn on the heat. It is supposed to be summer-ish, springtime, and I woke up this morning. Well, I walked in and Paige said, "You know, it's under 40 degrees," and I said, "Is it really?" Because it was like 37, I think she said, when she got out this morning, which I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
So, well, let's take a look at the weather for today. Our weather, of course, is brought to you by Mitch Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. They're located on Cherokee Avenue. The weather almanac for today, the average high is 81 degrees.
Imagine that.
I know. That's the average high.
Right.
Well, look at the record high, 93 degrees back in 1962.
Wow.
Now let's look at the lows. The average low is 54 and the record low is 36. We're pretty close to that low.
Yes, we are.
I wonder how close we are. That set in 1960. The sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:46, but the sunset tonight will be at 7:41. Let's take a look at the radar picture, and it looks like we don't have any activity around our area, which is great. Let's take a look closer into our area, and you can see clear skies. Let's take a look at the forecast for today. Today will be sunny with highs in the lower 70s, with light winds becoming northwest around 10 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tonight will be clear with lows in the upper 40s, about right now. About the temperature right now with a couple of light winds. Tomorrow warmer with mostly sunny, highs in the lower 80s with some more winds. And Tuesday mostly clear, lows in the upper 50s. And Wednesday partly cloudy with highs in the mid 80s. So I've said it before, but it's a suggestion because today it is cold.
It is, and I had heard it's only supposed to get up into the 60s today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so maybe we'll hit 70 something.
Well,
but...
see, I was so excited because the pool at our apartment complex was supposed to open last week, and with the rains and everything that came through, it made the pool liner rip.
Oh.
And so I was like, okay, so they said, well, it's going to open Monday morning, and I'm not getting in the pool today. It ain't happening.
No, a little too chilly.
Well, how was your Mother's Day?
It was great. My daughter and son-in-law came in to visit, and so we went to church. And, I went ahead and cooked. It's just impossible to get into a restaurant on Mother's Day.
Yes.
It's always packed, and there's such a crowd, and you have to wait and everything else. So I didn't mind. I cooked. But I had a nice day yesterday. Very
happy
nice.
belated Mother's
Yes.
Day.
And it was a gorgeous day, absolutely gorgeous outside.
I realized at about midnight that what was I going to do for Mother's Day? What was I going to do? And sign of the times.
Nothing like procrastinating.
Well, sign of the times. I sent a very lengthy text message to my wonderful mother.
Oh, aren't you so sweet?
Which I'm sure when she got it was a 2-page message, but when I topped it up, it was very long. But just a sign of the times.
Yes,
it was
I see
very
that.
sweet and
Yeah.
heartfelt. And
Well, I got a text message from my daughter-in-law, so
see, sign of the times.
yeah, that is.
That's personal nowadays.
That is. I guess it is. Yeah.
Let's take a look at our Facebook friend of the day for today and see who our Facebook friend is.
Well, Miss Amanda Weeks King is our Facebook friend, and she does like reading and rock the South. So I would imagine she will be attending this.
It's coming up soon, isn't
That
it?
is.
Oh,
Not too.
coming up pretty
I think
soon.
June the 19th or something like that. Sometime in June. I forget. Yeah.
I hear that it's going to be a big one this year.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be really good.
They
But then
learn.
last year was very good too. Did you go last year?
I didn't go last year.
Okay, I went, but it was really.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I had good musical entertainment and tons of people. If you're a people watcher, and I'm a people watcher, let me tell you, there were
Rock
tons
the
of people
South.
that go rock the South just to see the people.
Who goes to the mall anymore? Oh, I don't. I don't go to the mall to shop. I go to the mall to watch the people because some of the oddest people they do. And I don't mean that mean by any stretch of imagination, but it's
Walmart too.
Oh, Walmart is.
Well, yeah, I wasn't even going to mention Walmart because I saw a Walmartian the other day, but I won't even describe her. I'm not even going to describe her because I can't. It would be obscene to do it on TV.
I saw a couple. There's a lot of things on the internet.
Yeah.
That are like that. So.
Yeah. Anyway, it's it's entertaining. It's entertaining. It definitely is.
I've never heard that. I enjoy it.
You've not heard
I've
of
never
that?
heard Walmart.
You've never seen anybody to send you a video, pictures of all the different people that they capture in Walmart and the clothing that they wear or don't wear? Yeah.
You mean the mini skirts that become the shirts?
That doesn't even describe it, but that's okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Well,
whatever.
Anyway, before we get off topic, who's our guest for today?
Mr. Bob Long is here from the Hanceville Police Department. I wish I knew what his official title was. Chief of Police. I'm so sorry. I knew it was something like that, but I didn't know exactly what it was. And he is talking to us about a women's firearm training class course that they're going to be having in the Hanceville area. So very excited about that. That's another opportunity for women to arm themselves and know what they're doing when they're armed. That's important.
Yes.
It's one thing to own a gun, but it's a totally different story when you really know how to use that gun. So that's
we
what we've got
appreciate
lined
him
up.
for being here.
Yep.
We also have George Spear with the news and commentary and merchandise and all the other stuff right after these words.
Yes.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Time for news and comment on this Monday. We're reaching the middle part of May already. Goodness gracious, I was thinking whenever I was looking at some things I'd written in January, how many months ago was that? You know, I've learned the older you get, the faster time goes. At least that's the way it is for me. Well, it's always time to keep something clean, and of course the Coleman County Commission announcing their spring cleanup. They give you, as you know, if you are a member of the Coleman Electric Cooperative, they'll send you, and I got mine, I guess it was Friday, the little piece of paper giving you a trip to the dump, to the landfill. And that's always a trick getting out there sometimes, because you've got a lot of traffic going in and out. And boy, it's tough getting up to that dump place once you get inside the gate, because if the ground is hard, it's not hard, it's powdery, and the smoke goes forever. But nonetheless, the County Commission sending out in your electric bill in May a free trip to the dump. And I made a trip, I think maybe a week prior to my getting this notice. I'll have to make sure and make use of it, I think. Also, of course, tragic news, a 6-year-old boy riding his bicycle hit and killed by an SUV late Thursday evening in Coleman, the city of Coleman here. Jeremiah Harville, a 6-year-old, we had his obituary this morning, and in that segment from Coleman Primary School. He died from injuries sustained in the crash at the intersection of Timberlane Drive and Briarwood Lane in Carroll Acres subdivision. One of our interns who works here lives in that area, and apparently the place where it occurred, it's easy to not to see because it's a pretty sharp curve, apparently. So terrible, terrible situation right there. And also, I was looking at at some of the cemeteries this past weekend. This is the time of year where Decoration Day is observed in a lot of cemeteries and a lot of communities in the South. And I got to thinking that those people who take care of these things, if it's a small church, it's one thing. If it's a larger church like 7th Street Baptist, come to think about it, I don't even know if they got a graveyard, but nonetheless, a larger church that has a graveyard will have the funds and means by which to take care of those things, weed eating and such. But whenever you're a small church, like many of them you have out in the county, it seems as though that the art, the trait, the tradition of Decoration Day is beginning to lose meaning for some, especially with families. Whenever a child grows up and he moves away, my older brother, for example, lives in Mississippi, so he's not aware of those things. But the bottom line is that graveyards, like everything else, have to be kept up. And it is an issue that many out there, many of them aging men, and sometimes women, are so involved and so dedicated to keeping the graves and the place cleaned and such. And I don't know, it's kind of scary in the future what will happen in this. What will they have to do? Will they have to hire someone to come in? I know that the church where I attend has people that will come in and mow around the graves and all, the general grounds around the church and all,
mowed by my father-in-law, but he's in his 80s. And it's a situation that in the future is kind of sad because fewer and fewer kids are paying attention to the old traditions of coming together on Decoration Day. For me, it was a big event because back when in the 50s, whenever it was getting close to Decoration Day, my grandmother, my mother, maybe one of my aunts would come and to take that paper, I don't know what they call it, mache paper, and you take and I thought it was so neat to take a butter knife, for example, and keep rolling it, and it would roll up into things, and they would make their own flowers, as opposed to going buying flowers, plastic flowers. I don't even think they were selling plastic flowers back then. But it's one of those things as an observation that are we teaching our kids the second Sunday in May there will be Decoration Day here or a Decoration Day there? Probably not, I don't guess. Nonetheless, just some thoughts. Stay tuned, more today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
And we are back, and we're ready to give away some prizes. How about that?
Okay.
Let's take a look at what prizes we have on this Monday. We have a Bowberry biscuit, a delicious, warm, blueberry-filled biscuit from Bojangles. We also have a day pass to the Hurricane Creek Park where you can work off that biscuit, and then while you're done, go get you a Papa John's large specialty pizza. Those are the prizes that we have for today. Now pay attention to our ads and our merchant ads because we will ask a question about one of those ads. Starting with Night Free Insurance Agency. They've been providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations. They are one of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners. Night Free Insurance.
Medical Arts Apothecary is featuring the Dollar Wall. All the items on this wall are just $1. They have everything from personal care to household. That's Medical Arts Apothecary.
And Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore, and they're just down the road. Browsers are welcome and gift certificates all available. If you're looking for half-price used books or new books for 20% off, Deb's Bookstore is a place to go.
And Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center has some day passes available, but why not sign up for a monthly type thing, because that's a great way for the whole family to go and enjoy some exercise and have a good time.
And Baldwin Counseling Center, if you have problems, need to talk but still want privacy, if you need that lifestyle coaching to get your life in gear or some weight loss and individual and family counseling, call Howard Rogers at Baldwin Counseling Center.
Auto Tech is foreign and domestic repair and service. See David Methvin in his new location right there at 1945 County Road 1354 in the Vinemont area.
And the new Blizzard of the Month is the Cocoa Peanut Butter Brownie. If you can please look at that cake, that delicious ice cream cake, peanut butter topping, and choco brownie pieces.
Oh, Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing. And you know what? You can count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim.
And that is a look at our merchant ads for today. Our number plops from the top of the screen, 734-7399. One of our advertisers just recently came back as a merchant ad. Where can you have 3 generations of insurance service?
That's right. What's the name of the company?
Advertises that they have had over 3 generations of insurance coverage. They covering it for 3 generations. Which one of those advertisers is the correct answer? Our number again is 734-7399, and today you win a Bowberry biscuit, a trip to the Hurricane Creek Park, and also a large specialty pizza from the Papa John's.
Ooh.
Delicious, melty pizza. And we have a caller ready to go. All right. And good morning, caller. Good morning, caller. Who am I speaking to?
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Turn down your TV. Turn down your TV just a little bit, okay?
Can you turn your TV down so you can hear us?
Hello?
Turn your TV down so you can hear us. Can you do that?
All right. Call back, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Do we have another caller on the other line?
No. If you call in, you'll have to turn your TV down in order to be able to hear us, because you,
There is a caller on the line, so you can get this one.
All righty. Good morning. Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. To whom am I speaking?
Shirley.
Okay, Shirley. What's the answer for us today?
Be night free.
Of course it is. You are so smart.
That is the correct answer. Stay on the line for us, okay? We'll get your information. And that is, of course, the correct answer. Night Free Insurance, 3 generations of insurance coverage. Let's take a look at our second round of merchant ads, starting with Stereo Center. They want you to be prepared. If you're looking for a weather alert radio, be prepared. Stereo Center has it for $29.99, and they will program your weather radio just for you in the Coleman Shopping Center.
That's worth it right there. We have a specialty wine and beer store called the Beer Cave. They have barware and specialty items, large variety of domestics and imports. Check out the great deals right there on Highway 157.
And Mr. Hicks Winswear is now offering suits made to your measurements. If you've ever had a suit that fits you wrong, this is the place to go so you don't have that bulky, baggy suit. Terrible feeling. Compass Way in Coleman.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore, graduates with honors for their selection of gifts for the senior. They just have all kinds of wonderful things like the music and ebooks and jewelry and more at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. They can do oil changes, minor engine repairs, shocks, and brakes at Tires for Less. Go see Greg and the guys just past 157 on 2nd Avenue North. That's, of course, Highway 31.
And Borden Family Pharmacy right there on Highway 157. And the difference is not when you open their bottle, but it's when you open their door. They are a good neighbor pharmacy, and they always make you feel welcome at Borden Family Pharmacy.
And Smart Stretch is available at the Uniform Place. It, of course, is made by Landau, which is made better. It's a new, breathable, comfortable, and durable fabric that is Smart Stretch, located at the Uniform Place on 2nd Avenue Southeast.
And the crew at Earl's Body Shop reminds you to move over for those emergency vehicles as they're coming down the road. Large and small towing is available, local or long distance. Earl's Body Shop on Highway 31 North in Coleman.
And Renard's Gallery and Gift. If you are looking for jewelry, framing, prints, and even clothing, go check out Renard's Gallery and Gift. They have a wide, expanded store for you to go check out. They, of course, do any kind of framing that you need. And that is, of course, a look at our merchant ads. And I believe that we have one birthday to look at on the 13th.
Yes.
Let's take a look at that birthday and see who's celebrating a birthday today.
Looks like Shannon Green has a birthday today, and this name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where he has the possibility of winning that ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. I'm assuming it's a he. It can be a he or a she, couldn't it?
It could be.
Yeah, it could. All right. Well, happy birthday,
If they win,
Shannon.
we'll find out.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. And we'll be right back after these words with a visit from our guest.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Ed White Jewelers, it's a family-owned business, and we can service all your jewelry needs. We have a knowledgeable and friendly staff, and if there's something that you need that we do not carry the line of, we have a close networking with other jewelry stores also, and if they carry a line that we do not carry, rest assured we'll be able to get that piece for you. So when you think of Ed White Jewelers, that's really all you need to think about. Shop Ed White Jewelers for the good stuff.
This is my life, my future's looking
And we are back. This portion of the show, we're going to visit with Chief of Police, Mr. Bob Long. Thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and you were here to talk to us. Just tell us a little bit about the event you're going to be having.
Hanceville PD is offering a ladies firearms familiarization course. Basically, it is a 4-hour course. We have about 2 hours of classroom, and then we'll go out to the range for about 2 hours with live fire exercises. We emphasize safety. And then the main focus is to teach ladies to be familiar with the weapon that they carry, just in case that they ever were forced to use it.
Do you feel like there's been an increase of gun permit requests and things like that?
I believe yes, ma'am.
And do you think that there are more women now that are requesting than ever before, or?
Well, I wouldn't know about that, but last year was our first year to offer the course, and we actually had over 60 ladies register, and we had 53 ladies actually attend the class.
Wow.
So
Wow.
for Hanceville, that was a large number.
Definitely. Now, this isn't the first time you've offered this class?
This is
right?
our second year
the
to offer it.
second year.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
What prompted y'all to do that?
Just a growing concern in the community. In fact, the first morning that we hosted a class last year was the weekend after the shooting at the movie theaters.
Ooh,
And
okay.
so, it's a growing concern. You never know when you might actually be confronted.
That's true. Yeah.
Because nowadays you come into the concern of people not knowing how to use a firearm, and that's when you get into the dilemma of how do I actually use this and not hurt someone, and how do I not hurt yourself, basically.
Right.
So, and this is a great course. We have some pictures popping up right now of the course from last year, right? Correct? Is that what these are?
Yes.
Outside. Now, is this located at the police station, or?
That is our range.
Okay.
It's located just on the south end of Hanceville.
And what's the distance? It looks like they're right on top of it, but I think that's just kind of because of the picture.
Well, actually, we shoot from 3, 5, and 7 yards.
Okay.
The FBI has determined that most shootouts actually occur within 21 feet or less.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And
Okay.
this is realistic shooting for anyone who would, say, be in their home because they would be trapped in their house, or if a lady was, say, attacked while she was trying to get into her car after going shopping for an evening or something like that.
Yeah.
So they're realistic distances. In law enforcement, we shoot a little bit farther out, but for the civilian use, we try to keep it up
Right.
close because that's actually where it's going to happen.
Yeah,
Right.
unfortunately, it is that close encounter. Let's talk about age range. What's the lowest end, I guess you could say?
21, because you have to have a valid permit.
Okay.
Okay. Last year, our eldest lady was 88.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
And but you'll need a weapon, a holster, a belt, and 50 rounds of ammunition.
Okay.
Please don't bring any live ammo into the building itself.
Okay, when you have the actual class?
Yes.
Okay, just keep that in the car?
Yes.
Okay, and so do you have two different places then? You come to one
We
place
do.
for the class and then you get in your car and you travel? Or is it like within
Yes, ma'am.
walking distance? Or
Well, actually, what we did was the class is held in the courtroom at City Hall.
Okay.
And then we had carts, actually gave us a bus last year, and we
Gotcha.
bussed the ladies out to the range.
Okay, oh, that's good. That's a good idea. Is this something that you would encourage women to kind of, once they've taken the class, to sort of practice?
Most definitely.
Okay.
It is a skill that's learned, and if you don't practice it, you will lose it.
Right. Do you teach them how to take down the gun and clean it and that sort of stuff? Break it
Not
apart?
really. In just 2 hours,
Yeah.
of live fire exercise, there isn't that much time.
Right.
We had 53 ladies, so we were shooting 3 different volleys of groups
Okay.
of up to 10.
Right. Okay.
And so you don't have much time to go into breaking down and cleaning a weapon and reassembling it.
Right. And do you provide the hearing protection?
Yes,
or-
ma'am. We do have eyes and ears, what we
Okay.
call on the range.
Okay.
Now, some ladies actually brought their own, but we will provide it if they don't have it.
Okay, very good. And so it's just a good recommendation for anybody that's interested. Is there a fee for this?
No, it's totally free.
Okay. Okay.
And we will provide refreshments.
Okay. Well, gosh, it seems like a good opportunity for anybody who owns a gun or is interested in owning a gun. This would be a good opportunity. Well, they have to bring their own, though, right?
Bring your own
So you
weapon.
have to own a gun. Do you have to have a gun permit in order to
Yes,
do
ma'am.
this?
You have to have that valid pistol permit, and you
How-
can get that from the sheriff of whichever county you reside.
How long does it take to get a permit? Is it kind of a one-day thing, or do you have to
Well,
get
for
that
most
back
sheriff's
done?
departments, you probably in and out within 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not like it's a waiting period or anything like
No,
that?
ma'am. You have to go in and fill out a form, and then the sheriff office will check you, and as long as you're not a criminal or you have any pending cases like that, then
Right.
you should be fine.
Okay.
Let's go over the dates and the times that they would need to arrive just one more time.
Okay. Be the 25th of this month.
Okay.
And then also June 1st. It's the last Saturday of this month, the first Saturday of next.
Okay.
Classes start at 8 o'clock, and hopefully we'll be done by noon.
Okay.
Great. And where do they need to meet if they're wanting to take part in this? Do they need to RSVP early or?
No, you
show
can
up the day
register
after?
online.
Okay.
You can send us an email to hanceville201@yahoo.com,
Okay.
or you can call the Hanceville Police Department at 352-1213.
Okay. Very good. So
Sounds
register early so you can make sure you have a spot for it.
We already have about 40 ladies signed up already.
Wow. Okay.
So register early so you get refreshments.
Good idea. All righty. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, yes,
today.
ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with a look at community billboards right after these words.
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
Now it's time for our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The Coleman Auburn Club will have their annual banquet on Thursday, May the 30th at 6 p.m. at Coleman Civic Center. Guest speaker will be the head coach, Gus Malzahn, and for ticket information, contact Curtis Mize, 347-7142. And sign up now for bird watching program being offered June the 1st at the Pinehart Farm. Session will run from 8:30 to 11 a.m. To pre-register, call 256-734-0850. If you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
And a brief look at the weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Today it'll be sunny with the high in the lower 70s, with light winds becoming around 10 miles per hour in the afternoon. It'll be clear tonight with lows in the upper 40s, and tomorrow warmer, mostly sunny with highs in the lower 80s. So who will be our guest for tomorrow?
Adam King will be here from St. John's Church talking to us about a night of worship. You're going to want to listen, and so you could go and attend.
Pay attention.
That's right.
Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us with Today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.